Yo, what's going on, people? How's it going? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again. First of all, do me a favor, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and you know what? Spam the chat right now. Spam the chat right now with your with telling people to like the video, tell them to subscribe, saying what up. Big up to everybody. I see you guys in the chat already. Big up to all you guys in the chat already. Now, I got a bunch of questions from you guys. There's a lot of stuff that's gone on over the past 24 hours. If you guys haven't already seen my Saliba video, I already did a video on it. Now, anyone who's making fun of the guy because of the whole situation and making fun of anything to do with sexuality, that's wrong. Don't do that. I encourage nobody to make fun of him due to that, because I think it was just a silly mistake, and that's all I'm making fun of. I'm not getting into anything to do with sexuality. So that is wrong, people. Let's not do that. Now, when it comes to a footballer, Saliba, you gotta be smarter than that. You can't let skeletons come out of the closet like that. Those things are bad for PR for the club, and they can cause you some trouble. But yeah, guys, let's get into some of your comments. There's been a bunch of comments, over 100 comments I've received over the past 48 hours from you guys, and I've done a video to asking you guys to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, a special announcement video where you guys commented below, and you guys gave me a bunch of comments. So let's get into some of your comments you guys have done, because there's a bunch of comments that have come in, right? So we got to get into all these comments. So first things first, can you guys see it clearly? Let me know if you guys can see me clearly. Yes, you can. Big up to all the people here. Big up to all the people. Big up to all the people. Big up to everybody. So yeah, we're going to get to your questions in a bit. Just first, we're going to go through the comments questions first. Okay, people? So the first question is, tell me, do you guys want it like this, or do you want it bigger? Which way would you prefer? Spam the chat right now. Would you want the comments bigger, or do you want me bigger? Zoom in more. Is that better? Is that better, people? Let me know. Thumbs up if this is good. Thumbs down if you want it the other way. Tell me right now, or forever hold your peace. Okay, so we're gonna get started this way while you guys are recommending. So the first comment is, do you think we will win the Europa League this season? Interesting question. Now, when it comes down to winning the Europa League this season, I don't think we will win the Europa League this season. I think there's a lot of competition. I think Manchester United have the best chances of winning the Europa League this season. After Manchester United, who else would I give it to? Leipzig have a good... no, not Leipzig. What am I saying? Who else is in the Europa League this season? Tottenham have a chance. Arsenal have a chance. I'll just give it to I'll give it to 4 Premier League teams: Leicester, Arsenal, Manchester United, and then on the other hand, you also got Villarreal's Unai Emery team. They always have a chance to win. Milan are in there, so they have a good chance to win. WSL, thanks for reminding me. Now, I would say, come back to me when there's 4 teams, when there's 8 teams left. That's when I could say with chest that we're going to win it or not, because at that point you usually know who you're going to face in the semifinal and quarterfinals, and that's when you have the most confidence going into those legs. Now, we got Russ here, says, hi mate, thoughts on Leeds season this season, and also where do you see Arsenal finishing realistically this season? Okay, so where do I see Arsenal finishing realistically this season? I see Arsenal finishing realistically this season maybe 7th or 6th at this point. I'm gonna lean towards 7. So I'll say we'll finish 7th. We'll finish 1 spot above where we finished last season. That's most likely where I see us finishing. What about Leeds? I see Leeds being in the top, in amongst the top of the second half of the table. So I see Leeds probably finishing like 11th. I could see Leeds finishing 11th. Guys in the chat, spam where you guys think Arsenal's going to finish, and spam where you guys think Leeds is going to finish. Spam the chat right now. Let us know what you guys think. I want to hear it from you guys also. So yeah, so that's what I think, Russ. Big up to Russ for the comment. Now we got a regular here. Come on, you Gunnar 11 Raps saying, what do you think Mikel can achieve if he still manages in the next coming years? Also, do you think Arsenal are no longer the kings of London? Interesting question. So first things first, let's just go through this. People are saying 9th, 7th, 9th, Leeds to finish 10th. Someone said 20th, 8th for Arsenal. Now, Mikel Arteta, I think he'll achieve something as a manager? He's already achieved the FA Cup trophy. And can he achieve more? Hopefully he can achieve more. I would love to see him go on and win a Premier League trophy or win a Champions League with us. Ideally, I think he would need at least 3 years 3 years under the belt before we can go all the way in and say, you know what, it's done and dusted. But yeah, I think right now, Mikel Arteta, can he achieve what he wants to achieve as a manager? The world is his oyster, and hopefully he can do that. When it comes to, are we still the kings of London? Listen, we always say London's red and this, that, but realistically, if we're not winning the major honors, we can't claim London as our home. Right now, teams like Crystal Palace are beating us at home. So until we're back up above Chelsea and Tottenham in the table, and we can't say we're currently the kings of London, but historically, we will always have it over them until they surpass us in trophies. So short term, Chelsea has overtaken us. In the long term, neither Chelsea or Tottenham have yet to surpass us in trophy count. So we're still the kings of London. Right? Now, Military Gunner TV says, yo, my guy Military Gunner all the way in Jamaica says, William Saliba has been doing well in the French division. I'm really concerned about the things I'm seeing on social media in regards to his time at Arsenal. Mikel really is really ruthless. Do you believe the manager will accept him coming back into the team with open arms? Interesting. This happened before the whole Saliba thing. So when it comes down to it, I want to ask you guys, tell me, do you guys think William Saliba is going to be welcomed back with open arms by Mikel Arteta into this team? To me, the short answer, Military Gunner, I don't think so. I have concerns about William Saliba coming back into the team myself. I think people in the chat agree with me. I don't see how William Saliba just walks right back into his team. The only way that happens is if David Luiz does not sign his new contract. We've already gotten rid of Mustafi and Socrates, and we don't end up buying another center back. If we end up spending more money on another center back, could mean the days are numbered for Saliba. But hey, at the same time, Kurt Zuma took a couple years before he even got registered, before he even got noted, right? Now the next one, yeah. When are you having a conversation with what's his face? Nah, man, that's not up for debate, man. Personally, I ain't entertaining that guy. So sorry to answer. Keep it short, Abdi Muhammad. Nah, man, Abdi Mahmoud, I'm not doing that. So don't worry about that. Hassan says, one more question. Have you ever been jealous of Chelsea or at any point felt like you wanted to be Chelsea's position? Interesting. Have I ever felt jealous? Of course I felt jealous that Chelsea have the ability to spend more money than us. They have the ability to refresh their squad a lot easier than us. They have the ability to sack their managers and bring in new managers immediately. Like, of course, there's a level of jealousy, but it's more. If there's nothing that comes at if you guys aren't winning the major honors, there's nothing to be jealous of. It's just when you guys are winning. Everyone wants their team to win. So I wouldn't say I'm necessarily jealous. Maybe envy. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, we keep it moving. Big up to Hassan for that question. Good question. Then we got Tay Glasgow in the house. What's your thoughts on Mikel Arteta? My thoughts on Mikel Arteta are that he is an inexperienced manager coming into a tough job in which he needs time to steer the ship. If we were to bring him in without the long-term plan at hand, he would already have been sacked. So the fact that he got through his first tough hurdle, I feel like we're going to give him more time. And my genuine thoughts on Mikel Arteta is that he's hungry. He's super ambitious. I'm excited. He fills me with excitement when he first came in, and I still have that level of excitement, even though things have not gone our way all the time. And even if we do finish in the top, outside of the top 6, I would still want to keep him around. So those are my thoughts on Mikel Arteta. Which manager team has surprised you the most this season? You know what? I think the team that surprised me the most in the Premier League, has to be Leeds. I did not expect the Leeds to be in the top half of the table or even doing as well as they're doing. Bielsa has been super impressive on that end. And then outside of the Premier League, I would have to say it is AC Milan has impressed me being so good this season. So yeah, that's what. When will Arsenal get rid of the Arsene Wenger lot? TBG in the house. Big up TBG. I think they've already started to get rid of some of those guys. They've already started to get rid of a lot of the Arsene Wenger lot, right? They've already started to get rid of them. They've already started to move some of them on. The only person who's left is Callum Chambers, Rob Holding. Of course, the academy kids don't really count as Arsene Wenger's lot. Granit Xhaka. Who else? There's not too many left. There's not too many guys left. Guys, am I missing anybody? Tell me in the chat if I'm missing people who are still left from Arsene Wenger's days. Because if you're counting Lacazette and El Neni, yeah, El Neni, of course, Hector Bellerin, of course. There's probably more that I'm missing in the midfield. Who else is there? Would you count Terrera in these guys? No, because Terrera came in when Emery's first season. Who else is there up front? Do you count Lacazette and Aubameyang as Arsene Wenger's lot? I don't really think they should count. Anyways, who's your inspiration to make your channel? You know what? I would say what inspired me to make the channel was I used to work on Sunny TV, and then when Sunny TV ended for me, I was on I would come on the terrace a little bit, and I was like, you know what, I need my own voice. I need my own voice to be heard from the fans. I need my own, because there's a lot of negativity when it comes to Arsenal fan base, and I'm like, you know what, try to put a positive spin on things, because I'm generally a positive person. So that's what inspired me. A little bit of the fact that I worked on Sunny TV and the Football Terrace, and it kind of pushed me towards working towards doing more. That's where that led to. What's been your favorite watch along you've done so far? My favorite watch along is actually a watch along that I didn't do on my channel. I did it on Sunny TV. The watch along that I did with Sunny, Lev, and a couple other guys was absolutely amazing. It got like 85K views. What do you call it? It was a good time, and you know what? I liked it. That was the best watch along I did on that channel. I did a watch along on the Football Terrace with Terry when we beat Manchester United. That was fun too. And I would say the best watch along I did on my channel was probably the one when we beat Chelsea and Kai basically quit. Quit. Is Lee Gunnar your inspiration? No. Don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that. That has nothing to do with it. Come on, you guys are ridiculous. What do you think about? I don't even know if that's a real name. You know, I don't even know if that's a real name, or if you're trying to get me. I think you're trying to get me. You're trying to bait me out. So I'm gonna Google search if this is even a real guy. And then yeah, nah, I ain't dumb, dog. I ain't dumb. I think that's a fake name. Chelsea Army in the house. Do you think Odegaard will make a difference if he's given time? Is Mikel Arteta the coach who has a plan? Mikel Arteta is definitely a coach who has a plan. I don't think Odegaard will come into the team every single game and play every single game. I think more or less he'll be covered for Emil Smith-Rowe. That's realistically what I think his plan is for Odegaard and Emil Smith-Rowe to switch positions, and one time play on the in the 10, and the other one play on the 10. So they'll rotate that one rotation spot. Now, with Leeds beating Crystal Palace 2-0 tonight, surprise Arsenal finished to 10th. Do you reckon Arsenal finish in the top 10? Yes, I do. I think Arsenal will finish 7th or 6th, most likely. Egtv, my question is, what's your thoughts on Arsenal's resignate? What? Oh man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough time for Arteta, man, guys. Let's be honest. This is a long-term project. It's not gonna be a quick fix. So we need to what do you call it? We need to keep a level-headed and understand where we are as a fan base. Like every time we say, yeah, we're 11th for a reason. We've performed bad. We've had circumstances that have not made things easier for the managers or the players. And certain fans need to get out of their head that, oh, we're Arsenal, we're this, we're that, we're the mighty Arsenal. We should always be in the top 4. You have to change your expectations to a certain level, because it's at a certain point, you're just going to hurt yourself if your expectations are still top 4, even though you see us going through a big decline. How you rank the big 6 in the EPL from the biggest to the smallest? It would go, for me, I don't know what to do. Is it Liverpool or Manchester United? Anyways, you guys tell me what you guys rank your big 6 from the Premier League in the chat right now. For me, it's Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham. That's my order for the top 6. I want to know what you guys think. Is it Manchester United, Liverpool, or is it Liverpool, Manchester United? Because I think everything else is quite same. Anyone who says Chelsea over Arsenal, you guys are deluded. Historically, Arsenal have way more winners medals in the first division and in the Premier League combined than Chelsea do, right? Man City is actually closer to Chelsea than you guys think Chelsea are to us. Just because they have the Champions League doesn't mean they're higher than us. So yeah, I'm going Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Spurs. We got one guy already saying Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Spurs. So he's putting Liverpool first, of course. Man City as top. Ari, come on. Manchester United fans agree with me. Liverpool's the most decorated club. We're over Man United. Sure. Man United are bigger than Liverpool. And some people are saying, who's bigger, Manchester United or Liverpool? And who's bigger, Chelsea or Arsenal? You guys put it in the chat. Let us know while I go to the next one. I've already predictions for the top 4. Okay, you guys ready for this one? Top 4 predictions. I want you guys to play along too. Man City, Chelsea, Manchester United, Leicester. That's my top 4. I don't have Liverpool in the top 4. That's my top 4, people. So top 4 is Man City, Chelsea, Man U, and Leicester. That's my top 4. You know what? I'm lying. I'm probably gonna put Liverpool in the top 4, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it the same. So I'm gonna put Leicester instead of Liverpool, because I just see Liverpool declining, man. I also see Leicester declining, but that's what I'm saying right now. Do you still think Arsenal have a more attractive prospect for Grealish than City or United? And will Sancho come to United this summer? Okay, first things first. You have to understand, Shane, that I'm not saying that Grealish would be more attracted to come to Arsenal over Man City or Manchester United. I'm saying that there's circumstances in which it would actually make it more sense that he would be able to fit right into Arsenal's team than Manchester United, which has several players in the same position as him, and also have a lot of money invested in a similar area of the pitch, which financially wouldn't make sense for them to put such a big outlay on Grealish. Now, Man City, on the other hand, they also have a lot of players in the same ilk, in the same position, similar areas. It would make sense for them to go for Grealish. It would be a sensible solution to their under their English quota. But I don't think Grealish would be going to either club over. If everything's the same, he's gonna pick Manchester United and Man City over Arsenal. But if Arsenal are offering him more money, more everything, then obviously he's gonna pick Arsenal. That's the only way that I could see him coming. If Arsenal put the money down on the table. Now, will Sancho come to United? I think the whole Sancho thing to United thing, we'll have to see if they revisit that, but I don't think so. Zach says, in the next 10 years, where do you see Arsenal? Will they be Premier League champions or Champions League, etc.? I have a dream that in 4 years we can turn this whole thing around, steer this whole ship, turn it around, and we'll be back at the top of the table and winning Champions League, winning Premier Leagues again. I don't know about Champions Leagues. Okay, so yeah, Ishman, yo, that is between me and Terry, bro. If you wanna know, just know there's big things coming soon. So your boy will get a piece of that pie. What do you call it? Do you speak Somali? Of course I speak Somali. Somali I speak Somali, of course. And then what else do you think? Hi, Gal. Thoughts on Sunderland? Massive club with 6 titles, biggest club sixth biggest club in England. They dropped down massively from poor ownership. Could this be Arsenal? The Premier League is better with teams like Sunderland, Bolton, Birmingham, Nottingham Forest. When we're fully back in the top soon, as soon we've done, do you think? Okay, so you know what? I'll tell you this, man. Let me just look at the rest of the question also, because you can't see the whole question right now. Let me just look at the rest of the question. 1 second. Where is this guy's question? So his name is Lewis P. Lewis P. Just bear with me, people. He says, also, when you think Sunderland will get promoted back to the Premier League? Okay. So right now they're in Sunderland is in League One, right? Or no, just under the Championship. Sunderland is just under the Championship. I think they get promoted this season, hopefully, right? At least I think they're doing well. So Sunderland. Let's see, where are they in the table? So Sunderland are right now. They are they're 7th in League One. Damn. The sad thing is they would have got promoted last season if it wasn't for the whole COVID thing. So hopefully they get promoted within the next 2 years, and then another 2 years, they will do. I would say maybe it would take them 5 years to get back into the Premier League. That's my harsh reality to Sunderland fans. Hey man, I just wanted an opinion on female Paris Saint-Germain right winger. Nah, you almost got me. Skills, do a video with Mo from Egtv. He's a good guy. You know what, Skills? I'll see if I can reach out to him. See if he wants to do a video. And guys, put in the comment section who you guys think I should reach out to see if they would be interested in doing a video. Who would you rather take, Arwa or Bundia? You know what? I keep changing my mind on this. I think I'll just say Arwa. I think Arwa is a better choice. Which Chelsea player would you take at your club right now? Interesting. If I had to pick one Chelsea player right now that I would take at Arsenal, out of all the players that we could have, I think it would have to be Thiago Silva. Just based on the fact that he's an absolute leader of men, and you come into the team and you change our team immediately, either him or Conte. So I would say it would be between Thiago Silva or Conte. To fix our midfield, Conte. If you could give me 2, I would take Thiago or Conte. If I had to pick one, who's more crucial? Someone said Reece James. Wow. Reece James, really? Yeah, that's a good shout too. You know what? Reece James is a good shout. Nah. Who do you guys think you take from Chelsea right? I personally would take Thiago Silva because I feel like the leadership he would bring to the squad, he would improve us defensively immediately. What made you move to UK? If you guys don't already know this story, my wife, she's from here, and she works in a biomedical lab, and it's just easier for me to move over here because I work in finance than it was for her to move over, where she'd need to basically re-educate herself and take more courses, take more and re-educate herself to get accustomed to the Canadian health system. Where over here she already has her career set over here. A lot of you guys are saying Callum Hudson-Odoi and Reece James, and someone's saying Ziyech. You know, we're linked to Ziyech. We should have. Do you think Arsenal is going to be the next Sunderland? I don't think so. I think there's too much financial clout in today's football for us to become the next Sunderland. What other sports do you watch? I watch basketball. I watch hockey. I watch NFL. I watch Olympic sports, obviously. What else do I watch? Baseball. Just North American sports, really. I don't watch anything else. Look, I've watched lacrosse before. Which player in your team deserves a contract extension? Besides Emil Smith-Rowe, guys, who in the Arsenal team deserves a contract extension? You guys are saying Reece James over Egtv, thing. How old are you? I'm 30, guys. I'm 30 years old. What else is there? So come on, let's answer these questions. Who in the Arsenal team deserves a contract extension? Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe. That's 2. Who else deserves a contract extension? Holding. Who else? Who else deserves a contract extension? Kieran Tierney. Yeah, Tierney. Tierney. Harry says Arteta. Big up to him. Any more that you guys can think of, spam the chat. Let me know. Leno. Yeah, Leno's a good one. Do you think Matt Ryan deserves a contract? Okay, rank the top 6 clubs from hate form. Which club you want to lose and make your weekend? Okay, so I want Spurs to lose the most. Then I want Chelsea to lose, right? Then I want Manchester United to lose, then Liverpool, then City. That's my order of hatred. So if you guys tell us your order of hatred, what would be your order if you could pick the team that you want to lose the most? So for me, it's Spurs, then it's CFC, then it's Man U, then it's Man City. No, then it's Liverpool. Then it's Man City. That's my order. That's my order of hatred. If I had to pick order, it would be Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City. That's my order for most hated. Why do you back Arteta? He's doing worse than Emery. Emery had players like Mustafi, Iwobi, Kolasinac, etc. in his lineup. Arteta has Gabriel, Tierney, Pablo Mari, etc. But Emery still did better than Arteta, even though he had a worse team. Okay, when you put it that way, Emery did do better than Arteta with a worse team on paper. But at the same time, Emery did not have as much competition as Arteta does with the circumstance that we're in right now. You have to understand there's a lot more circumstances in what's going on right now in world football than just, oh, we have a worse team and we have a worse manager. No, it's not that. You also have to forget. You're also forgetting the whole situation with the COVID and having your hamstring due to transfers. You're also forgetting the situation that he still had players like Kolasinac until this January window in the team. He still has Hector Bellerin. He still has Xhaka. He still has guys in the team that are not good enough to play for this team. Right? He still has other circumstances that have even become worse, like the whole financial situation due to COVID. Other teams in the Premier League raising their levels and quality and signing top players. Right, you got Leicester signing one of our targets. We were looking at the guy from Roma, the winger, the Turkish lad, and he ended up going to Leicester. A lot of these teams are now signing players that we're looking at, right? So when it comes down to it, I would say the level of quality has risen since Emery took over, and I mean since Arteta has taken over, and it's almost become more of an even playing field with some of the teams financially that are below the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. They're trying to catch up financially, and that's the bigger issue. That's the bigger issue. If Bayern Munich played in the EPL, they'd win the league. Simple. Do you think Wenger gets the best out of this team better than Arteta? I think he's a better man manager. Are you Somali, brother? Yes, I am Somali. Yo, that's my pops. Big up to pops. What else? Hi, brother. I rate you speak a lot of facts and from border perspective in regards to football and Arsenal, especially. I'm frustrated watching you on the football. It's easy. Nah, man. You know what it is? What you got to realize is if there was more Arsenal guys around, there'd be more Arsenal guys coming on. But it's just me, Adam, and Kesh. So we need more of you guys to come on the channel. What's your honest opinion on Man City? I feel like you guys have a good run owner. You paid a lot of money to get to where you guys are at. You know what? Big up to Manchester City. I think at this point, Manchester City has taken over. You know how Chelsea took over Arsenal's position when it comes to fighting at the top? Man City has basically taken over Manchester United's position. And if Man City is able to get Messi, you will now have the worldwide fan base on your side. Genuine question. Lampard got sacked with a 49% win rate. Arteta's currently on a 42. Can you give a reason for Arteta out people to convince them that the man for the job? That's a good one. Okay. So I would say you have to also look at things going on outside of just performances on the pitch. There's been a lot of things. He's had a lot of things, a lot of distractions to have to deal with. As a first-time manager, he's had to deal with having his CEO sacked in the middle of a transfer window, in which was supposed to be a big window for them. He's also had a situation where the number one target wasn't able to come in through the door, and he wasn't kept in communication with throughout the window, and in which led to Arwa not deciding to come to Arsenal. Right. He's also had his number one signing, Thomas Partey, in the summer window be injured for majority of the season, which leads to these issues. His top player has been out of form. You can also put the blame on him, but that's another thing. There's a lot of excuses in why you can say Arteta's in the situation he's in right now, and understand that in other circumstances we could be better. And also, we've lost a lot of games due to small margins. So in all, I would say it's unexcusable the situation we're in. But at this point, with the manager that we have, we knew that there's going to be tough times on the road. So I would say, genuine question: if you were to sack him today, would you want another manager to come in with a short-term solution, or would you want someone coming in with a long-term fix? Because I feel like Arteta has a long-term plan to get Arsenal back to the top, where any manager who comes in today would be only looking at a 2-year window. Okay. Which two players would you take from Spurs? Not Harry Kane or Son. Interesting. This one I want to get to you guys in the chat. Which two Tottenham players would you guys take at your club? Doesn't have to be Arsenal, that are not Harry Kane or Son. For me, I would take Ndembele, because I think he's absolute class. Absolute class. I'll take Ndembele all day long. And who's the next one? I think it's just one. I'll just take Ndembele. Would I take Sissoko? Maybe. Would I take Aurier? I don't think Aurier is that good. Guy's saying Bergwijn. Nah, man, Bergwijn's trash, bro. Bergwijn's trash. Højbjerg, yep, there you go. Ndembele and Højbjerg, yep. Ndembele and Højbjerg, yep. Let me show you guys what I predicted. So this guy said, are you doing a live stream for the Super Bowl? I said no. You gotta make a video with Ligana? No. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Sharky. Do you rate Bellerin? These guys were going in when they seen this. People are saying no. Aurier's better, said they're bullshit.
I'm gonna pop in for a minute about the Super Bowl. Yeah, what did I tell you? I said there'll be like Super Bowl 50, yeah, where the Chiefs will get shut down and Devil White masterclass. What did I say? That's what I'm gonna say.
You called it.
Everything. I said Bucks are gonna win. The defense is gonna turn up. That's all it. That's what I was willing to say. You said no, it's gonna be a close game. I said nah, it's gonna be something. The defense, guys. Igal was wrong again. That's what I gotta say. Peace, bro.
Yeah, you do the comments. Right?
What?
Can you bring up the comments?
You said. I know you said.
I mean, can you bring up the comments and show the people the comments in the sense like, if you want to stay in the back room?
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll help you.
Okay, so I just got a couple more comments to go through, guys, and then we're done. Okay, and then we're gonna go to your questions. So first things first. Skills asked like 7 questions. So, why do you think fan content has become toxic? Do you think they're encouraging views and followers? It encourages it. I think negativity sells more than positivity. So that's why a lot of people are so negative and toxic when it comes to their content. 100%, 110%. I agree with that. What was your first ever Arsenal game you've watched? First ever Arsenal game I've watched. The first game I went to live was Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. That after I did the Egtv interview, that was the first game I ever went to. The first game I watched was back in like '98. That's what I would say. That's the first game I watched. I remember watching Premier League football back in '98. That's when I first remember watching football on TV. Because I remember that's when I fell in love with the sport, right? Rank Santi, Fabregas, Ozil. I think it would be Fabregas, Santi, then Ozil, in my order. Are you thinking about leaving the terrace? No, man, I'm not going nowhere. Would you take Wenger back? No. You got to move on eventually. Henry or Bergkamp? Henry, all day. All day, Henry. Tottenham winning the Champions League or Arsenal getting relegated? Oh, man. Guys, you answer this question for me in the chat. You guys answer this question. Tottenham winning the Champions League or Tottenham winning the Champions League or Arsenal getting relegated? Which one? For me, I would have to let them win the Champions League because I don't want to get relegated. I don't care. Let them win the Champions League as long as we don't get relegated. That's all I care about. What are you guys saying? What? Arsenal gets relegated. Don't want Tottenham winning trophies. Yo, at the end of the day, do you really want to get relegated? Really? You guys would rather get relegated? Really? You guys would rather get relegated? You guys would rather get relegated than that? Wow, you guys are mad. You guys are absolute mad. You guys are absolutely mad. You guys would rather get relegated than let Tottenham win the Champions League. Okay. Top 6 predictions. I've already done the top 4. If you guys missed it, my top 4 was Man City, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Leicester. And then I would have Liverpool and then Tottenham. I think we'd be outside of the top 6. Do you watch any other sports apart from football? Basketball, religiously. I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. NFL, right? I watch the NFL. I watch hockey a little bit. The Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays. I've seen a little bit of lacrosse. That's really it. I don't really watch anything else on TV that's sports wise. Do you guys remember slam ball, where they used to jump on trampolines playing basketball? I used to watch that too. That was fun. Who's your favorite Arsenal player since you started supporting the club? Bro, that's not even hard. That's the easiest question you'll ever answer. For me, it has to be Henry. Henry was my favorite player by far, right? If you lose our next 3 games, are you Arteta out? No, I'm not going to be Arteta out. Why don't you collab with Ty from AFT or from AFTV? You know what? I would like to collaborate with Ty. He's a cool guy. People say we're uncles. He's my uncle or something. You know nothing about Arsenal. Thank you. Have you seen Monster's video? Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We're all cool. How does it feel to be in the bottom half at the moment? It feels like shit, man. It feels like shit. Do you think Arsenal will finish the season without getting Europa League football spots? And do you think Arteta would be the end of Arteta? You know what? It's not going to be the end of Arteta because they said at the beginning of the season that if what do you call it? They said at the beginning of the season if Arsenal was to go the season without Europa League football and finish outside of the top 8 or top 7, that Arteta would still be backed in the summer. So have you ever been in England before? And you know what? Once again, Skills, the people have answered that question for me. He lives here. Yes, I live here. I'm in the UK. I'm actually in Basingstoke. So what is your Reddit username? For people who use Reddit, my username is Igal Omar on Reddit. What made you support Arsenal? Honestly, it was a combination of things. Number one, 98 World Cup, watching France win it and everything, getting me entrenched into football, got me all over into all around football, everything else, right? And that's what really got me into it. That's what really got me into it. And I was like, whoa, I was interested. What work do you do living in? Are you working? Yeah, I work. My last job before this job. So I originally worked for Turtle Beach in the financial department here in Basingstoke. And I also worked in credit control, doing some financial work for a business here too. So that's currently what I do, credit control. Now, moving on to the next thing. How long have you been supporting Arsenal? I would say religiously. I started supporting it in like the early 2000s, but I was watching it and like I didn't understand it properly from like 98 onwards. But I would say from 2000 and early 2000s is when I watched it religiously. And it was tough to watch on TV too because you didn't have all the games, right? This guy. Are you better than Spurs? Question mark. Right now, we are not better than Spurs. No, unfortunately. So yeah, let's get to your questions now. This is your time, people. This is your time. Submit your questions. Spam the chat with your questions. Get us your questions now. Iga, have you gotten new shoes in mind? What new shows in mind for the channel? Yeah, I do have new shows in mind. So I was thinking about doing quick reaction videos. Like, what did you guys think about my little short 30-second clip videos of my thoughts about certain things? Because I might do more 30-second videos and more 30-second videos just talking about stuff. Right? Are you American, bro? No, I'm not American. I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian and I live in the UK. What else is there? What? You speak a lot of sense. Don't let the haters back you down. I won't, man. Respect to you. Respect to you. People, throw your questions in the chat. You should. What's your thoughts on Ollie Lampard debate? I think it's a non-debate. Lampard's been sacked, so he's bottom. Ollie has 10 years experience, so he shouldn't be even put in the same bracket as Arteta. So it's a non-debate for me, honestly. That's what I would say. Where are you from? I'm from Toronto, Canada. Yeah, Toronto, Canada. You should do live watch-alongs. I do live watch-alongs. I do live watch-alongs, but only for Arsenal games. And sometimes for UFC and other things like that. So if you ever want to watch those, you can do that. What's your thoughts on the Saliba? I've done a video on it. If you want to go check it out, go check it out. That video is already on 120K views. My thoughts are, if you're making fun of the situation and you're making fun of him due to anything to do with sexuality, you're completely wrong. If you're making fun of it because it's a dumb thing to do, I agree with that. And you know what? PR-wise, it's terrible at decision making. What do you think about City can win the league? Yeah, it's City's league to win. That's it. It's City's league to win. It's pretty much over. City's gonna win this league. Valushwan, should Arsenal get Botman? You almost got me. You almost got me. Is that really a name? I think that's a name, but you almost got me there. Let's keep moving, man. What else? East Africa, any East African heritage? Yeah, I'm Somali. My mom is Djiboutian. My dad's Somali. My dad actually grew up. He's Somali, but he grew up in Ethiopia. So I have connections to all three of those countries, right? Next, says it. Iga Højbjerg is better than Partey. We love you though. I wouldn't say Højbjerg is better than Partey technically. He's playing better. That is what you got to say, because the best thing is availability, and if you're available, you're playing better, and that's what's happening. Højbjerg is playing better than Partey. He's not a better player than Partey. Your hobby when you don't do football. I used to play basketball a lot. Like I played basketball for my high school team. I played basketball for my middle school team. I played basketball for my university at like varsity level. University, not like I played for U of T Scarborough. Yeah, and the weekend. You guys know the weekend. The weekend was actually at my school. He used to go to school with me. The weekend used to go to school with me at U of T Scarborough. So big up to the weekend. Went from doing talent shows in Scarborough to doing friggin' shows in the Super Bowl. Big up to him. Arsenal need a center back. Kanate from Leipzig. We should be all over that. He has a release clause. We should be all over that. All over that. That's what I think. That's the guy. That's the guy. Kanate from Leipzig. Do you think Arsenal can win the? Talk to me when when there's 8 teams left. That's when I'll give you a prediction with chess. Right now, it's too open. Next question. Do you think Arsenal should buy Leverkusen Spanish? I don't need. You're trying to have me out here. Nah, keep it moving. Keep it moving. What do you call that? How long you been with your girl? We met in 2016. No, 20. Was it 18 or 16? We've been married since 2018. We met in 2016. So yeah, it's been 5 years now, almost. 5 years, yeah. Who's your favorite Arsenal player? Favorite Arsenal player right now? Bukayo Saka. Simple. It said he recorded and it's very damaging. Yeah. I've seen that. Let's keep it moving. What are collaborate with Chunks? Chunks a big boy now, I used to see him in Halsden all the time. Now this guy, he's big boy now. It's going to be tough to collaborate with him, especially with Sky Sports paying him now. I'll probably have to pay a lot of money to get him to collab with me. Do you watch cricket? Nah, I don't watch cricket. It's too boring. It's too boring for me. Speaking of the weekend, his halftime performance was awful. I thought it was good. It's to each their own. Next question. Anything in pipe for your channel? New lighting, computer, green screen. I have plans to get a green screen. Right now, I have plans to upgrade my camera from. This is. I had a low quality camera. This is just a medium quality camera. If I show you guys my camera from my laptop, you're gonna say this is disgusting. Look at how bad this is. This is how bad the camera is on my laptop. So there's a reason why I upgraded on the camera. So I need to upgrade again to get a better camera. And then yeah, so that's that. What's your prediction for top four? Man City, Chelsea, Manchester United, Leicester. I follow Canadian rap battles. No, I've never watched rap battles. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. You're trying to catch me out, eh? You're not catching me out, guys. You're not catching me out. What on earth was that Dusser camera? That's my laptop, guys. I have a laptop from 2010. I need to upgrade my laptop. Rah, that camera is clapped. Oh man. Yes, I do have a wife, guys. UK rap scene is way better than here. You know what? The UK rap scene is lit still. You know, K Cole. I met K Cole. That guy came to Toronto. He was boys with one of my guys, and when he was doing his show, I went, and it was cool still. Yo, you guys are just trying to drag me out today. You guys just trying to drag me out. Let me just change it to a question that I seen here. I don't even know where these questions are going. Guys, throw in some questions. Okay, here's one. Who's going to win the Euros in your opinion? Who has a better team, Portugal or France? I think Portugal have the better leaders. France has the better players. The thing is, sometimes in a team, you need hierarchy. You need to know who's what, who's better, who's who. Because that's the question you got to ask yourself. Who's going to be the better team? Who's going to be the team with the better hierarchy? That's the questions you got to ask yourselves, people. Right? Yeah, what are the dead camera? Do you follow Chronic Maths Debater? You got me! You got me! You got me! You got me! This guy got me. This guy got me. He got me. He got me. Yeah, man, he got me. I was saying how you guys were gonna get me, but he got me. Shit. He got me. Okay. Would Arsenal qualify if it was Ligue 1? I think we would. You gotta look at the level of quality of the teams in Ligue 1. Who's nice? The nicest fans in your opinion you've had on a match preview? You know what? It has to be the Wolves fan. The Wolves fan that I had on was the nicest guy. The Wolves fan. Yeah, definitely the Wolves fan. Definitely the Wolves fan. You guys are laughing. Yeah, you guys are laughing. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's laughing. People are saying clip it up. People are saying, would you take Martial? I would take Martial. What the hell? Troll's name. Can't lie. That laptop camera was a mad thing. Yo, do you guys believe that I used to do all my streams on Sunny TV with that laptop camera? That's what I used to do. Every single stream on Sunny TV used to be with that laptop camera. That's how bad it used to be. Yeah, Ibrahim Konate is very good, but he has a very bad injury history. Would be the worst risk. What team better suited for Ibrahim Konate? Liverpool, Manchester City, Spurs. Look, Spurs are not going to pay that money. Manchester United are going to go for a bigger player. Maybe Liverpool. Love you, God. Big up to you, WSL. You got me. Go subscribe to WSL, guys. Thoughts on Chelsea? Chelsea's going to finish second. Chelsea's going to finish second. Chelsea's going to finish second. Mark my words. Saka's clear. I am Somali, man. I am Somali. Man said above United. No way. I ain't even gonna read anything you say, WSL. You're just taking a piss now. Who should Arsenal sign? Max Aarons. You tried. None of that. Or Tariq Lamptey. Nah, don't even try. Don't even try. Velvishon, you're trying. You're trying. Will Liverpool make top 4? No. Do you live in Toronto right now? No. Best English stadium? Wembley. I've been there. It's sick. Wembley's sick. Wembley's sick. You guys got 3 minutes. Spam the chat. Tell me what you guys want to know. Quickly. Get it in. Let's go. We got 30 seconds. I don't even know who that is. Keep it moving. This Wolves fan from the preview really enjoyed your content. Keep it up. Yo, Mike Bibby, you're the man. You're probably the nicest guy to ever come on one of my previews. Big up to you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate Mike Bibby, man. And then you got most jarring fans in the league. For me, most jarring fans. Yo, the most cut fans in the league are has to be Chelsea fans. Has to be. Chelsea fans are probably the most hot and cold. They're hot and cold. You got the Rories, and then you got the other side. Nah, I lied. It has to be Arsenal fans. We're the most effed up fan base, but you gotta love us. I love us, but we're the effed up fan base. It has to be Arsenal fans. I'm sorry. It has to be Arsenal fans. Remember Chelsea? I don't even know what that means. That's old stuff. What? Thoughts on Bruno? Best player in the league right now. 100K views. 100K views on video. Wow. Yeah, I got that. I just did a video on the Saliba thing and it got 100K views. Crazy, right? Why do you still Arteta in even though Emery did better without? Because there's emanating circumstances that allowed Emery to do better than Arteta. Emery came in throughout the time that he was there. There was near that back end of his time there was more changes and everything. But from the beginning of Arteta's reign till now, there's been so much things going on. COVID, sackings of people in the back office, internal investigations over the signings of Nicolas Pepe, injuries over key players for the consistent part of the season, new signings getting injured, Torreira having disputes with him, Guendouzi having disputes with him, in addition to other things. So I'm giving Arteta a longer leash. And I gave Emery a long leash. Don't forget that. Yo, stop putting this up, bro. Man saying ox long. Like, what? It's a dead joke, bro. It's a dead joke. Bruno over KDB? Yeah. KDB has only scored one open goal this season. Because Emery can't speak English? Not a good look. I never said anything about Emery's communication skills. I never spoke about Emery's communication skills. Although, if you want to go there, Emery had such bad communication skills that Arsenal had to do an embargo against the club. The club had to do an embargo against all the meetings for the next day before they gave a written transcript of what he actually meant per sentence. So as much as you want to talk about communication, that was a part of it. I'm not making fun of his ability to speak the language, but his communication skills were an issue in the dressing room and in press conferences. That cannot be debated. That is an actual fact. We're not making fun of his English skills. Let's be honest. I have a mother who is a refugee, came from Africa to Canada. She had trouble speaking. So I'm not making fun of his language. That is not what I'm making fun of. Let's be honest. All right. Well, let's get back to Indiana's question. Who's the best DM in the league? This season, it's been Højbjerg. Do you think you will win the FA Cup or the Europa League? We're out of the FA Cup. Stop trolling, Indiana. It's definitely the Europa League. Who's more deluded, Prime or David? I think David is more deluded. Prime's my guy. David's more deluded. The man literally, the man literally is hilarious. They're both funny though. How many subs do you have? Can't see, why can't we see it? The reason why we can't see the subs is because there's people out there who give evil eye. Right now I'm on 2,988 subscribers. Right? And that Saliba video that I did is currently on 150k views. Wow. Can you stop doing this, Samuel? Stop. Thoughts on Cavani so far? You know, Cavani was a panic buy that has actually worked out. It's probably been one of the best. Panic buys usually don't work out, but this one has really worked out. They had no links to Cavani the whole window. The last day they get him, and he's really worked out well for them. So big up to them for that pick, right? Is your wife Somali? Yes, of course. My wife is Somali. My wife's Somali, but she's Arab Somali. So she doesn't know how to speak Somali. She grew up in Abu Dhabi. So that's where she grew up, and that's how she knows. Like, she's Arab Somali. What else is there? Grealish is the best player in the Premier League so far. We should go all out for him. I agree. 100% agree. Man said Højbjerg. Are you mad? Højbjerg is playing as the best DM right now. Name a DM who's performing better than him. It can't be Ndidi, because Ndidi is not playing week in, week out. It can't be anyone from Manchester United. It can't be Rodri, because Rodri is not Rodri, right? Arsenal doesn't even have a DM that you can put in that category. Chelsea, Conte's been injured. So who else is it if it's not Højbjerg as performing as the best DM? What about the Prem, question mark? What? I'm confused. Are you asking the same question again? Oh, who will win the FA Cup? FA Cup winners will be... who will win the Prem? Man City. Man City will win the Prem, and they'll probably win the FA Cup if they're still in it. Best signing this year, including fee and performances. For Arsenal or in general? Martinez. Martinez was the best signing this season. Should shout out. Yo, Yusuf! Yusuf, my guy! My guy, Yusuf in the house. Man, change his name. Can you give a shout out? Yeah. Big up to you. Big up to you, Mo. That's as far as I'm gonna go. Yo, Samuel's on a mad thing today. Samuel's on a mad thing. Where is your children? I don't have kids yet, man. I would want to have kids eventually. Oh, you guys are too much. You guys are... Yo, didn't he get signed last year? Gundogan's been in Steel. Basuma ain't in DM. Sup? Yo, what's up? So people always get me. What's your thoughts on our expressions? What's my thoughts on expressions? Jeez, that guy's the man. Wallah, he's actually hilarious. Expressions is funny. Expressions is funny, man. You know what? Expressions is probably one of the most natural, just funniest guys out of all the guys who do the content creating thing. Big up to Expressions. You know what? Forget about just Expressions. My thoughts on a lot of these guys. They're all cool people, man. Most of them are all cool people. Right? What about Ndidi? Ndidi's been injured, no? Next season, continue back to manager. Hey, Arsenal. If Arsenal start bad next season badly, then I have to reassess my situation. I told you guys I would give him until next summer. You need a new Marvel character. You think I'm dumb? Come on, bro. You already know my thoughts on him. Rance is cool, man. I've spoken to Rance on the terrace before. He's a cool guy. A cool guy. Would you swap Martinelli for Greenwood? Nah. You know what? Only reason why I would do it is because of the English quota. I would swap him based on the English quota. Only reason. You know what? This is right. Why are people actually ignoring the guy who was holding his wood? Why are people doing that? Bro, I like both peoples. I can't pick. I like both countries. I like people from both countries. I would never pick. Okay? What did Samuel say? Nah, guys, thoughts on Declan Rice? Rice, baby. Doom, 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 doom. When ice, baby. He's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy, good player. I think he would do good. Yeah, you guys come up with some things. Yeah, everyone's tapped. This guy said it. Everyone's tapped. But yo, guys, honestly, this has just been a little quick Q&A. Man, have you seen Claude's OnlyFans? What the hell's going on? Guys, this is a football channel. Oh, man. And a little bit of basketball and other sports too, but mostly just Arsenal. And you guys are talking complete crud today. Oh, man. Do you really know? Enjoy it, bro. Do you really know Chunks? Yeah, I know his cousin, and I know Darkest. I've chilled with Darkest bare times. Darkest, man, I've chilled with him a lot of times. Chunks, I've met him once, and he wouldn't know me, but if you ask Darkest man who I am, he knows who I am. Facts. What do you call it? Moving wild. Bless Ego. Samuel, no nasty things from you, Samuel. Not from me. Okay? King Kong or Godzilla? Oh my God, it's Godzilla! No, but national copyright says it is Godzilla. But still, we should run like it is Godzilla. But though it isn't. That's my favorite scene. So it has to be Godzilla. Godzilla all day. Godzilla all day. Okay. If you have an opinion to fight anybody from TST, I ain't fighting no one, man. I ain't fighting no one. Could you join Sharky for how well? What? You know your club. That would be good. That would be good. Marvel all day. It's not even a question. Not even a question. Trust me, you got next stream. I'll catch you with my name. We'll see. Anyways, people, it's been an hour and 12 plus minutes. We've been talking about a bunch of stuff. I don't think I can. I think Ty has a contract with AFTV anyways. What else is there? Nah, Jem's my guy. Why would we do Hell in a Cell? Jem's my guy. Why do you read the comments slow? Is the laptop have bad screen too? No. I just read slowly because I have a learning disability. So when it comes to reading, it's not easy for me to read. So I try to read it before and then I read it again. But when it comes to coming up on the screen, the comments don't show up quick enough on our screen. They show up quicker on YouTube than they do on the screen here. So yeah. Prime Abba or Prime Kane? I would say depends what you want. If you want someone who plays all around, you'd go for Kane. If you just want goals, you go for Aubameyang. That would be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. Marvel movies, DC shows. Marvel. Don't forget X-Men is Marvel. Is it not? Like X-Men is Marvel, guys. So don't forget X-Men, Superman, friggin' Ant-Man, all these other shows. Right? Great stream. Smash the like button, people. Have you been to Comic-Con? No, I've never been to Los Angeles, but I've been to Comic-Con in Toronto. So I've been to a Comic-Con in Toronto. I went dressed up as you guys are gonna kill me. I went dressed up as what's his name? Guy from Naruto. You know, Guy from Naruto. If you guys know who Guy is from Naruto, you'll know you guys know who I dressed up as. I'll show you guys who I dressed up as when I went to Comic-Con in Toronto. This is who I dressed up as. This is who I dressed up as when I went to Comic-Con. If you guys know Guy from Naruto, that's who I dressed up as when I went to Comic-Con. So yeah. First and last time I'll mention it. Okay? If I have, don't ask for pictures because you're not gonna get none. You're not gonna get none. You're not gonna get none. What else is there? Guys are saying Guy's a legend. Do you do YouTube for a living? No, this is not my life. This is not my life, man. I have a job. I have a job. I have life. I have other things. This doesn't feed me. This does not make me money. I barely make any money from this. Like I barely make anything. So it's like, yeah. I barely make any money from this. Guys think I get money from this? Nah, man. This is not a full-time job for me. This is just a fun thing I do. It could be a full-time job in the future. You never know. But as of right now, I'm still doing my accounting and finance. That's what I do, right? Yeah. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I already said it. Sharky. Are you American? No, I'm not American. I'm Canadian. But yeah, guys, do me a favor. Slap a like on the video. If you haven't already slapped a like on the video, tell me how many likes the video is at right now. If you guys haven't already told me, tell me how much videos you guys are at. Can Canada win the World Cup? Never. Unless you're talking about the Hockey World Cup. We can never win. How the hell do we only have 56 likes? Guys, come on. Come on. You should start watching anime, man. I do watch anime. Yeah, the World Cup of hockey, yeah. The Hockey World Cup, yeah. We definitely would win the Hockey World Cup. It's at 60 now. Big up to the 4 people who smashed a like. Let's try to get it at least to 70 before the stream's done. Anyways, guys, I've been trying to leave the stream for the longest time. The only way I'm going to do it now is I got to go. But before we go, I need you guys to do me a favor. Guys, go check out the rest of my content. Go check out the rest of my videos. I'm starting to do new videos, new ideas, new things, new shows. Everything will be coming quicker, faster, better, and I'll do more promotions for videos that I do in the long run. Toronto or Vancouver. Toronto all day, every day. Thoughts on Patrick Mahomes? One hell of a player. He's a bad man, as Stephen A would say. But you know what? He lost his mobility in that game. He couldn't really move. Anyways, we're out of here, people. Big up to everybody watching. If you guys haven't already subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we're out. Peace, people. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. Egtv, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out most of my content. I'll be throwing out more content every single day.